Welcome to my channel. My name is Amos Yalanga and today I'll be showing you how I edit a sermon video using 7 simple steps inside the Premiere Pro. First step is to organize your files. So I'll go ahead and organize my files inside my drive here according to audio, camera 1, camera 2, final videos, as well as the project file is where I'll be saving my Premiere Pro projects as well as synchronized files from Plural 4. The other thing to consider is to have an external drive where you'll copy all your footages and the audios for a backup. Okay, the second step is to synchronize my videos and audios. And the software I'm using for synchronizing my videos and the audios is Plural 4. You can find the link in the description of this video down below. I'll go ahead and open Plural 4 and drag my audio inside Plural 4. I'll then come to camera 1 footages, select all, and drag them into Plural 4. Camera 2, select all, and drag them inside the Plural 4. I will click on synchronize and wait for my audios and videos to synchronize. Okay, once the synchronization is finished up, so you'll click on this export timeline button here. You'll go ahead and save your synchronized file inside this project files. Then click on save. You'll uncheck this move and synchronize the clips to the end and click on export. Okay, now we are going to prepare our timeline inside the Premiere Pro. So go ahead and open up Premiere Pro. Create a new project, rename it, browse to your location, click select the folder, place OK. Now we are going to import our synchronized file inside the Premiere Pro. You'll go ahead and drag your synchronized file inside the Premiere Pro. Rename the sequence by right-clicking on it, rename. Make a duplicate of it by right-clicking it and clicking on duplicate. Rename it again. So I've made a backup of this sequence for backup reasons. In case I mess up on this edit sequence, I can go back on this sequence and get my original files. So I'll double click on the edit sequence. The fourth step is the sifting process. I'll start by making sure that my keyboard shortcuts are intact. By the way, you can download my keyboard shortcut down in the description of this video. So I'll go ahead and click on edit keyboard shortcuts and make sure my AM Premiere Pro shortcut is activated like so. You can see here W is set for clear, E is set for add edit, and R is set for ripple delete. Space is for play and stop toggle button. Yeah, these are the most keyboard shortcuts I'll be using while sifting and editing inside the Premiere Pro. Okay, now I'm going to audio editing process. I will solo the audio from the mixer like so and click on it. Go to Effects tab, search for parametric equalizer, drag it into my audio like so. Drag it again. I'll come to Effect Controls here, click on Edit, change the preset to Vocal Enhancer, close this window, come to Edit again, Presets, Loudness Maximizer. I will raise a tad this L here so as to amplify my audio. The other thing on the audio, I'll make sure that it is not creeping or it's not below -12 decibels. So I'll click on G to add some decibels. G is for gain, so I'll add like 2 decibels. My audio is playing around this -6 decibel. When it goes beyond 0, it means my audio is creeping. And when it's below -12, it will be hard for my audience to hear my audio from the video. Okay, next I'm going now to color grade my footages. I'll go ahead and click on this color tab, right click here, new item, adjustment layer, click OK. drag it onto my timeline like so, and stretch it all over my videos. Click on it, go to creative, click on the drop down menu, browse for your LUT. By the way, I'm using LUTs to color grade my footages, and you can download my LUT for free in the description below. Click open, and it will immediately change the look of your video. And now I'm going to be cutting and sifting my footages while color correcting individual clips. So like for this second camera, I can see like it has got lots of magentas in it. So I'll go ahead and click on this clip, come to basic correction, and I'll shift the tint slider toward the greenish, just the third. Right click on this clip, copy, highlight the rest of the clips like so, right click on them and paste attributes. Okay, for this main camera here, I can also reduce some magentas a bit. Let's try this white balance selector tool here. So I'll go ahead and copy these edits here and paste to the rest of the clips. So I'll be cutting and sifting according to the pace of the speaker, using letter E to cut and letter W to clear. So this clip is a bit dark. Click on curves, come to the middle here and raise its brightness a tad. So the next step now, I'm going to add text to my timeline. So I come to the beginning of my timeline like so. I will first add my logo by clicking on text here, that's typing. I come to graphics here, highlight my text like so. Come to edits here, change the font to Futura, change the font style to medium, change its size to 50 and drag it down here. Then I'll stretch it all over my timeline. Next, I'm going to add a YouTube callout animation. I'll click on browse here, browse down here. My favorite one is this number 3 here, so I drag it to my timeline like so. By the way, you can free download this YouTube callout animation in the description of this video down below. And click on it, right click it, scale to frame size, come here to effect control, change the scale to 45 maybe, pull it down here. So I'll click on this link deselection, click on Alt key and drag it over here to have a copy of it. Click on it again, click on Alt key, copy it again. I want to put one at the end. The sixth step is to create a thumbnail. I'm going to use both Photoshop and Premiere Pro. I'll go through my timeline and find a point where I can get photo for a thumbnail. So I'm looking for expressions like this. Click on this camera button here and choose a format to JPEG. Browse to where I'm going to save this photo and click select folder and click OK. Then I'll go ahead and open up Adobe Photoshop. I'll choose a photo which I'm going to use for my thumbnail, maybe this one here, and I'll drag it into Photoshop. I'm going to click on this lock button here to unlock it, double click, click OK, come down here to quick actions and click on remove background. Then I'll go ahead on these effects and click on it, click on the outer glow and I'll first choose the red color so I can see what I'm doing here. Increase the opacity to like 10. Increase the size about 15, 18. The range about 25. Then I'll go back and change the color back to white. Then click OK. I'll export this as PNG. Then I'm going back to Premiere Pro. And I'm going to find a background for my thumbnail. I like that bluish vibes because it makes your thumbnail to pop. Like this one, and drop it. Maybe this one maybe. Right click on it, scale it to frame size. I'll go to my thumbnail and drag my photo here. I see all about on this background. How does it look? So you can play around and look which one looks best for you. So go ahead and put my photo here. Stretch it. Click on the background. Come to color tab here and reduce its opacity a tad. Click on my photo here. Effect controls and move this photo here to the middle. Then I'll click on this graphics here to start inserting my and edit. Click on type tool. By the way, the goal of a thumbnail is to make it pop. So I'll go ahead and put in caps, put another here. I'll highlight it. Change the font to heavy. Highlight. Change the font to heavy. Maybe increase the size. I want this text to be behind the photo. So I drag it down here. Put some shadows. Click in here. Change shadow color to black. Put some shadows here too. Change color to black. Click on this type tool. Click over here. Something like Sumbawanga, where this pasta is located. Highlight it. Change the font. One more thing is to add some brightness to the photo. So I'll click on the photo here, come into color tab. On this curve, I will raise its brightness a tad. Next, I'll click on this background here, use some brightness, and clicking on this vignette and add some vignette to the corners here. Choose it. Okay, therefore click on this camera button here and make sure it's on JPEG and browse where I'm going to save my thumbnails and click OK. Okay, the last step is to export our video. So I'll go ahead and click on letter A on my keyboard, followed by the question mark to put this in and out marks for exporting range of my video. Then I'll click on letter M. It will open up this window for me. Then I'll go ahead and click and rename my video. Click on save and click on export. That is it for this video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and check back often for new videos. Cheers!